Professor SY Quraishi, to you, because you've really delved deep into this issue. I want to ask you two very simple questions. One, given the fertility rate in India right now, do we even need a population control policy? And two, how does this tie in with an anti-minority argument? Because there's a lot that's been written about how there are many political tones and colors to this. Could you elaborate on both those aspects, please?
Yeah. Rishika, you posed the very correct question, your first question, whether we really need it. We needed this debate 30 years ago. And for the last 30 years, politicians have been quiet. We did a study. There was a committee formed by NIHFW, National Institute of Health and Family Welfare, under my chairmanship about 10 years ago, to find out what is the attitude of the politicians. And we found after the emergency, it has become a taboo subject for the politicians. And we examined the parliament questions asked for 4 parliaments, 13, 14, 15 and 16. And you'll be shocked to know that only 0.15% of all questions were on family planning. They did not want to talk of family planning. And that was the time when we needed to talk of family planning. Now that we have achieved the desired TFR already, 25 states have gone below the desired TFR.
Yes.
Only the 4 or 5 states of the Hindi belt are lagging behind. And once they catch up, we will be thinking in the reverse how to stop the decline in the population.
Right.
Therefore, this debate at the moment, it is only for political purposes, just to keep the pot boiling. All these while they were silent, now suddenly they started talking of a population policy.
Right.
And your second question, compulsion, which has been answered by my 3 colleagues here. There was a study by the senior IS officer in Madhya Pradesh, Nirmala Butch, of 5 states where compulsion was introduced, that anybody who has more than 2 children will be debarred from contesting election. For them, contesting election was more important than having the wife. So many of them started divorcing their wives. Many of them gave away their children in adoption. So it worked against women. So nobody has studied the problem, and they superficially, just to keep some communal cauldron boiling, they are bringing up an issue. Our family planning program has been a great success. India was the first country to start a national family planning program. The target laid down in 2002, we have already achieved, and 25 states have gone further down. This debate is now absolutely unnecessary.
Okay. And why do you say that this is a debate that is closely linked with the politics of the day?
Because when this problem does not exist anymore, we have already achieved the desired TFR, which was our goal for 2010 in the National Family Health Population Policy of 2000 under Mr. Vajpayee. We achieved that target, not in 2010, but 5 years later, but we achieved it all the same. And we should be celebrating this success.
Okay.
And now the population will consolidate in another 15-20 years, because obviously the children born 15-20 years ago will now be producing children.
Yes.
But 20 years down the line, it will stabilize and then it will start declining.
Okay.
And finally, the China. We were very proudly always saying, look at China, one child policy. And somebody rightly mentioned in 2013, they went back to 2-child policy.
Yes.
And even that failed, they have gone to 3-child
policy. Yes.
3-child. So if China is our model, learn from them.
Yes.
Why did they have to reverse it?